choices. So,
Where were you on that one?
what's this Thursday?
What?
Where were you on requesting job? Scores a career high. He doesn't even get to come to the press.
No, man, that's kind of over.
He's done it 2 times before, though. So,
It's very good. That's true. Until he gets to 16.
yeah.
That's the threshold.
Oh, it's cool. It's Rolls Royce.
Stop for another best friend.
I couldn't tell.
I know.
But he said it with such a straight
I
face.
know. He was like, oh, he's cool. Yeah, he's who says.
Thanks a lot, Karen.
False alarm. Money's coming.
Lots of driving, man.
Yeah, this one is not dead. You got
So his last time CSU was 21. They're to the man.
Did you, when was the last time you were done? So you just curious.
94.
4?
Oh. So yeah.
It just makes me feel old.
Yeah.
We all set? That this is another one that's going to kind of echo Georgia State. They're going to end up being right there, if not winning their league. So it was a great win for us. Seton Hall played them, and it was much closer than this game, and it's hard to compare. But it's a good team. It's one of the better coached teams I've gone against in a long time. Questions?
A lot of steals and blocks tonight, but
Yeah.
a lot of you guys got in transition. I think you got 16 points in the fast break. That's something you guys have wanted to do for a while.
Yeah, I mean, this is, when it comes to that, those type of things, getting in transition, and I think it's as good as a group as we've had. We really don't have an organized break. We just kind of let them play, and we normally do a pretty good job of it. But I was surprised that we were able to get our hands on some of the balls and block them. But Joe's long, and Dantil's long, and Stanton has a good timing for it. But I just think we can get so much more physical and grab the ball so much harder. And I just see through practice this team getting a lot better. With that said, we've beaten 2 good teams in 3 days.
Only 1 bench point tonight, but Daniel pointed out that those guys did a lot of other things. What did you see other than the scoring that guys like Gian?
Yeah, Gian was terrific. I mean, he first of all, if you could have told me a year ago that he would be able to handle missing all 8 shots and still defend the way he did, I wouldn't have believed it. But he's bought in, like we mentioned last time we all were together. He jumped right in the pool with everybody. He understands that you win. You can go for 8 and still win. So I thought he made some huge plays defensively. He's not going to shoot like that every night. I'm just not quite there yet with Little John, and Antoine is he almost went in the second half. They're on the verge of jumping in here, like we mentioned. So I think the bench will be a big factor before the season's over.
You just talk about the balance among the starters. I mean, early on, JJ and DB kind of stepped up, but then all 5 of them ended up almost double figures.
Yeah, Teal gets one more, and we've got 5 in double figures. I thought Dan Teal, I really challenged him before the game, and he's been practicing so well, and he just hasn't gotten it into the game, and I thought he was much better. This is the best he's played, and he's kind of like our team. I'm getting off the question a little bit, but that's our team is going to keep improving like Dan Teal's going to keep improving. But, yeah, it's a good balanced team. They're not afraid to, give up the ball. They're a really close group of guys, much like our first year. And that takes you a long ways. It really does. You can never underestimate, team chemistry, and we've got it.
Very lucky the field for this tournament. Washington State and Surrey State, these guys play them again. Like the
Yeah.
you have ahead.
Yeah, it's not Duke, Kansas, but somebody in this field or a couple teams in this field will knock off somebody like that before the year's over with. I mean, Missouri State is a really, really good basketball team. This team's only going to get better. They lost a lot of guys last year, but I don't look at this as a 13-point win. I thought the game was always in doubt. They're so dangerous. So it's a good field. Pacific in our bracket is an excellent team. There's so much parity in college basketball. The Alabamas in football, there's not a lot of teams that can beat them, but in college basketball, it's a more of a level playing field throughout. You can go farther down. Mercer's a great example of last year. They knocked off the Alabama of college basketball in the first round, a little Mercer University. So it's a good field, just not nationally recognized.
Okay. How close the guys have become, and I mean, are you a little surprised how quickly things have kind of come together, beating 3 pretty good teams by double digits to start off the year?
Yeah, I didn't know really what to expect, but I do know that it is a little, like, I understand Antil's struggling. I'm surprised that Stanton has done so well after sitting out and having a rod put in his leg. But these guys have been, I can go down the list, and they've been together for at least a year, and for sure a summer up until now. So, I mean, it's who we recruit. I struggle to recruit somebody. I used to be, like I've said before, I was best in the country at coaching a fool, but I don't have to do it anymore. The contract just got rolled over. Got a few more years to roll it over. So I'm in such a neat situation and such a great place. I'm joking about the contract, but I'm in such a great place and I'm selling such a great product that we're going to bring in really good kids, and so naturally good kids are going to like each other, and that's what we have.
Anything else for Coach?
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Well, I feel like we can do a little bit of everything. Obviously, I would say this. We need to stay in front of our man. They've gotten us and they've beaten us. This is maybe the second game in a row where we just can't keep our guy in front of us. But like I said, on offense, we can do a little bit of everything. If the inside's not working, then we can obviously hit the shot. Like I said, we have shooters. But at the same time, the biggest thing is we have to go get it. So we kind of did a little bit of everything. So again, down late, it showed what kind of character we had. It's a lot of talent. So we took care of business towards the end of the game.
JJ, you guys had a lot of blocks, a lot of steals tonight that led to some transition points. Just how big were those defensive hustle plays and getting those two back?
I mean, we just stay to our principles that we practice every day. I mean, they're one of the best teams that runs their sets. They run those just back screens, cross screens, flex cuts, stuff like that. But I mean, I thought we did a really good job of staying home and on help side, helping on the screens, and that's what made us get all those steals and stuff. So we did a good job.
Speaking of steals, you guys had 3 apiece. Was it fun to get out on the break and kind of find each other for some pockets of transition?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always cool. Yeah, it's always fun. We just got to take care of the ball. You know, once we do get the steals, you know, we had maybe a few turnovers when we did get the steals, but towards the end of the game we wanted to slow it down. So we had enough points. So we got a steal. Then time and score.
The depth you guys have this year is surprised you only have 1 bench point tonight.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I guess. It's okay.
yeah, just we won.
Yeah.
Kind of shows, the bench will always be there, but it might not show on this paper, but they do a lot of great stuff tonight. Just playing D, getting hands on balls, staying home, on back screens, just playing D, just playing our board. So, yeah.
What do you guys have to say about Joe's performance? I mean, he tied his career high and played pretty well in the second half.
I was just waiting. Joe's a big key.
He works so hard.
So
it's finally paying off.
yeah. He's a hard worker, so he's always in the gym. So I'm just glad that he knocked down some shots and got it going for him. So
He's awesome.
he's cool. He's my best friend.
He's a great guy.
So
It's 3 straight wins by 10 points to start off the year. How have you guys been able to come together, so quickly?
I always go back to practices. I mean, through the summer up till now. I mean, we've been battling together. We've been blood, sweat, and tears all together. I think that really brings the team closer. And I mean, we go out there and know that we work harder than every team we play. So we just go out there and really just don't hold anything back. And I mean, it's paying off, and we just got to keep going.
I think every game we're learning something new. It's kind of helping us. And I feel like we're up like 15, 16, 17 points, and we kind of let down. So, but we're always learning. We're always trying to help each other out. So I think the more we play, the better we'll get. So.
This is a good final tune-up before hitting the road for the first time this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good team. I mean, we'll see what happens in Alaska.
And I feel all 3 teams we play were good teams. So it kind of helped us get us a spark, and hopefully we'll go to Alaska and win the whole thing and come back and are ready to play the next team. So.
You guys can do this again if you guys had to play Mercer again?
No doubt. I have confidence in my team. So if you want to play them 3-4 times, it doesn't matter. We know what we have to do. So obviously, we'll do it anytime.
Anything else?